Welcome to Gamers Mafia. I am not in a good mood, so we're gonna play a game that I like.
Because
Merry freaking Christmas.
Yeah, the season of joy.
Yeah, which is not something that I am enjoying right now.
You gonna be more?
And yes, I am. I just realized that I left I'm gonna be freaking Coda Cinder. I just realized that I half got out a drink and then forgot about it, so I just have like a cup of ice sitting in the back of this room. Well, that's good.
By the time we're done with this episode, that will be delicious cold water.
Oh yeah, well. But anyway, we're playing Fire Emblem, because I freaking love this game, and we're looking for a, maybe male, because I'm, I don't know.
Male?
Yeah, male.
Okay. Maybe that's a good reason.
Yeah, that's a pretty good reason. I love this game with a burning passion. This is my favorite, well, this specific one is not my favorite game ever, but Fire Emblem is my favorite series of games ever. These games are amazing. I love them. And Hunter made fun of them, and I wanted an excuse to play them, so we're playing them for Christmas, because this is a compilation of our favorite games.
So screw you, Hunter.
Yeah, screw you, Hunter. That's the name of the episode now, screw you, Hunter.
I gotta say, I really like
I'm Lynn of the Lorca Tribe. Yeah, I told you you'd like it.
Yeah.
It's freaking anime.
Anime.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Name is Coda, what an odd sounding name it is. If I was Mark, then it wouldn't be an odd sounding name, would it?
Yeah, well.
I wonder if it's changed if you pick Mark. And she's like, that's a normal name.
What if she made fun of you like, that's a really, really boring name.
Wow, that's a really boring name.
Good job, man.
Wow, that's uncreative.
Tell your parents I said props.
I'll go see what's happening, Coda. Wait here for me. And of course, because it's Fire Emblem Barbarians. So,
wow.
If you ever played, oh my god, what's it called? Is it called Armies and Tanks or something like that? There's a game that's based off of this that came to the United States, and they're in Smash Bros. They're like a bunch of tiny soldiers and tanks. You move things to spaces to fight each other, and they fight each other based off of stats. They brought the tanks game to America because they didn't think Fire Emblem was going to be popular, and then that game took off, so they brought Fire Emblem over here. And it almost went out of business. Fire Emblem Awakening was supposed to be the last one. It's a dying, or was a dying game franchise, but Fire Emblem Awakening was so good that it actually recovered the franchise.
Wow.
Yes, and now they're making like they're making 2 more games, but there's 4 versions in Japan. I believe there's only going to be 3 versions in
That is quite impressive.
Yeah, it's kind of like Pokemon, so there's the 2 versions, and then there's a 3rd version where you get to pick one, or the 3rd more expensive version, you get to pick which version of the game that you want to play after you buy it, and then there's a more expensive version than that where you get to have 2 files.
Oh, wow.
And play as both.
Revolutionary.
Yeah, basically they were just making up excuses to spend more money. I think that's just like a different cultural thing with Japan's marketing. But anyway, this game is a strategy game, so it might get a little sleepy. But anyway...
Not for you though, because you are way into
See now, I find it incredibly exciting. But just know that this is going to be a little bit more laid back and calculating than the normal us flying around in a game doing random crap like our Just Cause 3 video very recently.
Yeah, or even the GTA 5 video that will never ever air.
No, it won't, unfortunately. I say, very half-heartedly.
Yes, very unfortunately for Julian. Julian very much wanted that episode to go up, and also never do anything that he ever says.
I'm so mad that it didn't work. I'm actually going to try and recondense it, because I don't know if it's corrupted or if it's just Premiere being a butt. But, yeah.
Enemy phase.
So, as you can see, they move around and take turns.
Phase.
And when you make them attack... Yeah, I know. This game tutorializes you, but doesn't really tell you a whole lot, because if it did, it would take 6 hours. The sequel to this game does do that. It takes several hours to teach you how the game works.
Ugh.
So that's good. Well, it's good because there's things about this game that I never knew before just because I hadn't played that one. So anyway, they fight each other and you get these freaking cool action sequences where they kill each other.
These are cool.
And if they get to attack up to twice, the only reason that you would ever get to attack twice is if your character is significantly faster than the other person. And Lynn is pretty fast.
He did.
Yep. Lynn's awesome. She's actually an assist trophy in Smash Bros.
Oh.
Yeah, you've seen her. You definitely have seen her.
Yeah.
Victory!
That's pretty neat.
And the other thing that's cool about Fire Emblem Awakening is you actually get to play as you get to use your character in it.
Oh,
You know,
neat.
you as the strategist kind of just disappear in this game. But
Oh, okay.
I have to seize the gate. Do I know what a gur is? Or a gare? Round.
This type of round hut, man. Even though I live in huts like these, I wonder if you use
Little first aid! Yeah, and you get healing items, blah, 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 blah. This game's really fun. Like, super fun. You get so attached to the characters that, you know, it becomes incredibly frustrating when you lose them. Because, of course, this game is Japanese and all of the characters have permadeath. So, yeah. They actually,
It's almost like an anime.
in most releases of Fire Emblem games, there's an easier difficulty that doesn't exist in Japan. And also in the newer one, they actually added a version where your characters don't have permadeath, so that
wow.
people who are bad at video games could play it.
That'd be my version. That's what I
Well,
do.
you don't play strategy games. We've discussed this. I play strategy games, which is why I love this game, and why I'm good at this game, and why I play Civilization. You know, I say I'm good at this game, but I'm probably gonna lose a couple battles.
Are you standing up to Battle the Beast?
Sure I am.
Wow. I really like his name.
What is his name? Bata?
Bata.
Bata! Hey, Bata!
Whew, he's tough.
Yeah, he is. Sort of. Not really.
All of them have a very similar
Oh, this is one of those games on GBA that I love because it's like kind of 32-bit, like this. It kind of looks like the SNES, but more colorful.
Yeah.
I love it. Same with the other game that we will be playing right after this.
Oh, mystery?
Yes, mystery game. Woo!
I actually don't know.
Probably will be coming out later today, depending on. We actually have no idea of what order these are getting released in.
Yeah. Me,
But that's
Vanessa.
okay. Critical hit.
Wow.
Woo! So,
cool.
the critical hit thing is actually what Aether is.
Ah.
Like Ike's Aether attack with his up B. That's what that
Oh,
is.
that's neat.
Yes. And that's like that's a chance thing. That's what the CRT in the bottom right stands for. That's the chance to getting a critical hit.
One.
And when I played Fire Emblem Awakening, mine used to be ridiculous. I would get critical hits like every single time, and
Fantastic.
so would Crom.
So today, I realized a problem that I didn't realize I had until it came up, which was somebody asked me what my favorite anime character was, and I was like,
Saitama.
well, I mean, it's Ace, and it's also Gaara, and it's also Saitama,
Yeah,
and it's also,
like everybody.
yeah,
Like all of the cool, not
Like
really
Lisbeth?
main characters, but pretty high up there.
and
Except
they
for
were
Saitama,
like,
he's the main
no,
character.
like, what's your all-time favorite? And I was like, that's like asking me to pick children. I can't. No.
Oh man,
No, I can't.
Somebody asked me today to pick between Finding Nemo and The Incredibles, and I was like, that's like asking me to pick between Toy Story and my life.
Yeah.
Pretty much
Toy
impossible.
Story, my life.
Yeah, I don't know if you've ever seen Toy Story.
No,
except that
I
do
haven't,
know
actually.
that I do know that you've seen Toy Story, and we both know it's pretty dang good.
It is. I cannot wait until the third, or not third one.
Would you
until the
rather
next
Toy Story just didn't exist anymore, but you knew it existed before, or die?
one? Probably
I'd probably go with Toy Story never existed, but
same. But if I did that, then I'd probably dedicate my life to making.
to making Toy Story, there you
Yes.
go. Except that I'm not a good animator, so I'd have to hire Pixar.
You would hire Pixar?
Well, yeah.
Just all of them?
I'm gonna dedicate my entire life earnings to that, and the YouTube channel.
Just like,
And then I'll upload Toy
make
Story to
your-
my YouTube channel and make millions of dollars.
just like make your own company, like Pixar, but not Pixar, and then just reverse the name.
Even though I'm not good. Oh,
So it'd be like
so it'd be-
Be like Raxip,
Raxip?
and then you just hire all of their employees
Wow.
with all of that money.
That'd be kind of like if the company that is making the Banjo-Kazooie clone, it was called ERAR.
ERAR?
Yeah.
Rare backwards?
Yes.
I get it. Oh god, my mother and father died 6 months ago.
Yeah, I know. Lynn's got a sad backstory.
Oh, we were sidetracked.
Yeah.
Bless my tribe, band's
Just a little
killed so many people, tribe scattered, chieftain, young, old-fashioned woman.
So this game is actually really cool. You travel around with Lynn, and this is how all the Fire Emblem games work. You travel around and collect more people to fight in your small army, and you take down massive armies with a crew of like 15 people. It's absolutely amazing, and I love it.
So it's like One Piece.
Yeah, kinda. It's like how they take down the Marines, but their crew of how many people? Like 8?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I always forget whether it's 8 or 9. It's 8, but I think
Give her your aid
going
and
to be
mission
9.
in combat. Complete the tasks set out, blah, blah, blah. Breaking the fourth wall a little bit, and then we save the game.
Prologue.
I like these Christmas episodes because we get to play games that we normally wouldn't play on the channel.
Yeah.
Which is why we picked Fire Emblem, because it's just not good recording the material, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But kind of the theme of this is we're just kind of making some laid-back episodes that you can relax, enjoy your holiday, and check it out if you want to.
That's a really cool symbol.
Yeah, it is.
Like
I like the Fire Emblem
symbol.
Awakening symbol better, but you know, it's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty
good.
It's pretty good. Very yellow town.
And this game also has a huge like motif of dragons.
Oh, does it?
But as far as I know, you don't encounter a dragon until Fire Emblem Awakening.
Oh, so we won't be seeing one.
Not to my knowledge, but I don't think I've actually beat this game all the way. Because there's 2 storylines in this game.
Did he just say beauteous?
He might have just said beauty. He's hitting on Lynn, basically.
Well, I figured that much. Just look at him.
Oh, he probably
Look at
did. He probably did say beauteous because he was saying beauteous, the adjective.
Mm-hmm.
Also, the name Coda I used to hate, or Coda Cinder, just in general. I didn't like it before.
Mm-hmm.
Really grew on me. And now I really love it for these RPG names where you get, like, because Coda is kind of like an old, like, cool knight's name. Even though
I told you about, I found an anime with a character.
So this is Sane and I believe Kent? Yes, Kent! These guys are my favorite.
I like his armor.
They're brothers and they're both horsemen.
Oh, that's cool.
They're horse knights.
I like the guy on the right, Kent.
Yeah, Kent's cool.
His armor's red.
Yes. And
I can relate.
I like Sane because he's the funny one. He's the comic relief of the crew. For pretty much the remainder of the game.
Which is all of it, because we started 10 minutes ago.
Yes. Yeah, but he's not my favorite character. My favorite character of all time is Hector. He's my favorite character in pretty much any game ever, except, like, I don't know, he's probably about tied with Luca and Chrono Trigger. And,
yeah, I don't know.
I also like Rico
I don't
from
know a
Just
lot
Cause
of games
3.
that you do.
Yeah, I know, because I play RPGs and strategy games and you play platformers.
Yeah, no, you're upstairs on your laptop. I'm down here playing the Wii U.
Exactly.
That's pretty much how it is.
Hector is a big, muscular, blue-armored, and I believe blue-haired man who carries an axe called Wolf... oh god, what is it? Wolf's Bale.
Ah.
And it's about the size... The blade of it is about the size of a two-handed battle axe, but it's one-handed. And he trained himself how to fight, and he fights like a barbarian. Like, he fights like a maniac.
That's
Somebody
insanity.
actually tells him at one point in the game that he should be careful because he's legit gonna like chop somebody's head off by accident from swinging his axe around like a maniac. He is the main partner of Eli Wood, who is Roy's dad.
Oh.
Because in the second storyline of this game, you play alongside Roy's dad rather than Lynn.
Oh, that's...
You meet him in the end of this game, and then you play with him in the second storyline. His name is Eli Wood, and he's really cool.
So is there gonna be action
he looks
with all this
exactly
dialogue?
Yeah, I'm just not skipping it very fast.
Okay.
But anyway,
I'm a lout.
yeah, Eli Wood looks exactly like Roy. He just doesn't have the sword of seals. He has a regular rapier.
Oh, is that what Roy has?
Yes, that is the sword of seals.
You should rename it.
Run, we're being pursued! I won't get to show you that animation for mages in action. I don't think we're gonna run out of time.
Oh, well.
But we will get at least one more fight in.
Yeah,
definitely check out this game. This is less for your entertainment and more as an advertisement for Fire Emblem. This game is really cool.
So far, that's what it looks like. Oh no, there are more than I can handle.
Oh, you know what else I like? There's a guy in Fire Emblem Awakening named Frederick who rides a horse and just absolutely annihilates everybody.
I want to ride a horse and just annihilate everyone.
Well, that's good for you.
I almost said there's a devil fruit for that. Almost.
Almost.
Well, there's a horse fruit.
Oh my god. But you don't ride on a horse. Can he
No.
be? Wait, so when you can turn into animals,
Yes.
you can turn half into that animal, right?
Yeah, typically you
Does he become a centaur?
Well, no, it's weird, actually. A bird ate it. So it becomes a Pegasus.
Oh. Oh, that's another thing that's cool about this game. They have Pegasus Knights.
Oh, wow.
They are generally pretty weak and die easily and don't do a lot of damage. But if you give them ranged attacks and just put them in places that normal enemies can't get to, they're pretty good. So now I got 3 people, which means on my turn, I can move all 3 of these people. Now, here's where it gets unfair. Because on your turn, you get to move every single person, right? What that means is that the enemy can also do that, which can cause some problems sometimes. It's one of the reasons that Fire Emblem is one of the hardest games I've ever played and gotten into.
What about Shovel Knight?
Shovel Knight's really hard, but this is probably one of the hardest strategy games that exists, and here's why. Your enemy can move all of their people in the same turn, which means that if they want to take out one specific person,
If they all go for
they
it.
all attack that singular person, and if Lynn dies, you lose.
Oh. But
So
if the other
want,
guys die...
if they all want to, yes, if they all want to attack Lynn, then you lose. Now, the other problem comes in with the fact that these characters all have permadeath, so you know you still win if they die, but then you probably won't win the next one because you're missing a dude. So also he has a ridiculous advantage over me because there's a weapon triangle, which they're about to explain.
Ah.
Axes are good on lances, lances are good on swords, and swords are good on axes.
Makes sense.
The way I remember that is that swords are faster than axes, and axes chop lances in half.
That's also true. Yeah.
And lances have more reach than swords. So there you go.
$50 you forgot to buy a sword. Wow. Yeah, man.
What a scrub.
He was too busy.
I like
Flirting.
Sane. I legitimately turned my game off and restarted it because Sane died one time.
Oh, wow. I would blame you for that.
I actually do that a lot. Especially because sometimes, like, you lose your mage, and you know that you are not going to win your next battle without your mage, for example. Because some classes are just so good. So, with him,
Mage.
because of the fact that the other person has an axe, I will select the sword, and he will have the advantage.
Iron sword.
And here's where most of the strategy comes in, is with weapon selection and placement. Because if for example, I just pulled out a sword. If another enemy comes at me with a lance, then Kent has the disadvantage, because he has to hold onto his sword until his turn.
Neat.
And some people are like, oh my god, this is the boringest game ever. But I love it.
Yeah. I mean, it's not my style, but
I love this
I
stuff.
could get into it.
I love this stuff.
With how amazing it looks.
Oh, also, you're harder to hit in the woods.
Oh.
Certain environments
Trees.
certain environments give you more evasiveness.
Pretty neat.
Yeah.
Oh, so they move people.
So that's this game. I hope you guys enjoy it. We're just going to give these guys a little bit of a run for their money, and I think be over with. Do you actually have a sword? Oh, he does have a sword.
Oh, wow.
Kent must have given him one. I wasn't paying attention. You
Yeah, I
missed!
think that's what happened.
Well, they both missed, so... Yeah, sometimes they both miss, and you just get an awkward, really awkward, like, they just kind of stand there.
Oh, okay. Wow, there is so much more dialogue than I would be into.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not too into it as well, but it does get better. This is, when you meet Kent and Sane, it's introducing 2 characters at the same time, so the dialogue gets a little,
Yeah.
it's not very shallow.
Plus,
But
it's still tutorialing you a bit.
yes, once you get past that, it's pretty good. The next Fire Emblem game, Sacred Stones, the tutorial is really heavy on that one, but if you want to play Fire Emblem and you want to really get into it, I highly recommend that you play that game just for the tutorial, because it explains things to you that do not get explained to you in any other game.
Huh.
For example, I played
games.
Yeah, it applies to every
wow.
single game. I played all the way through Fire Emblem Awakening and beat it 3 times without ever knowing one of the things that I learned in Sacred Stones.
Wow. That's
I don't
weird.
remember what that is, but I probably have it banked in my memory somewhere. I just don't remember the specific detail of it was.
Defeat enemy. 4 left.
You also get ranged characters and mages. Mages are fun because they don't take hits very well, but they can hit one space away or they can hit 2 spaces away.
Oh.
And then you get Flux. Now, Flux is a spell that can hit almost anywhere on the field, but the character using it can't move.
Oh.
Only enemies get it. As far
Is
as I
that
know.
kind of like Robin's thing?
No, Robin's down B in Smash Bros. Is Nosferatu, which does the same thing as it does in Fire Emblem. It does damage and then absorbs some of their life.
No, I'm thinking about the charge beam thing.
Oh, no, that's El Thunder.
Right.
There's different levels of El Thunder. There's like Lightning, El Thunder, Arc Thunder, and then like Blitzkrieg or something like that. I don't remember.
I just know the up B is really good.
Yeah, his up B's
I
great.
spam the up B.
That's El Wind, I think.
Oh.
And then El Fire is his side B. But yeah, anyway, that's Fire Emblem. I hope you guys enjoyed it.
As do I.
Happy holidays. It's actually getting pretty close when we're recording this too. But we'll see you guys later. Enjoy your break. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.